This is Spain, that's Britain, and we are in La Línea de la Concepcion. This town doesn't have the best reputation, but we think there is more to that. So let's go and find out together.
La Línea's history is closely tied to Gibraltar. Its modern history began in 1704, when Anglo-Dutch fleet attacked and captured Gibraltar from Spain. La Línea was founded in 1730s to keep an eye on Gibraltar and control who entered or left the area. Spain set up a defensive line, or La Línea, which is where the town got its name. La Línea grew thanks to trade and the proximity to Gibraltar. Most of fruits and vegetables in Gibraltar is supplied by La Línea.
Because of its geographical location, La Línea is on the route of illegal substance trafficking from Africa to Europe, which has given it a bad reputation. We wanted to know ourselves, what does it feel like if you were to visit or even decide to live here? Today, La Línea is expanding, and later in the video, we are going to take you to a large development which blew our minds with its stunning town planning and phenomenal views of the Mediterranean. After all, La Línea lies between two of Europe's most prestigious addresses, Gibraltar and Sotogrande, which we have videos on. Check in the description below. Let's get started with the beach.
La Línea de la Concepcion has two beaches, Santa Barbara and Levante. Right now, we are in Santa Barbara Beach. What makes this beach so special is its location. Right at the start of the Mediterranean Sea, right at the beginning of Costa del Sol, but also behind me you can see the Rock of Gibraltar, standing with all its glory. This beach also has all the other amenities you will find in any other beach in Costa del Sol. Chiringuitos, water activity, but personally, what I prefer about this beach is the sun. It's not as rocky as other beaches you can find in Costa del Sol, and also the water is crystal clear, and when you go in the water, you don't need any special shoes for it. Behind me right now, you can actually see Costa del Sol, and you can see the mountains of Estepona and Marbella.
That rock is one of the most strategically important points in the world. Whoever controls this controls the Mediterranean. It's like the gateway to the Mediterranean. La Línea is called La Línea because it means line. This was the line of defense. Here you can see the ruins of a fort. There are many places in the world where you can go for whale watching, but this place is very special. From here you can see the whales from the land. Every year the fin whale, which is the second largest whale in the world, migrates from the Mediterranean Sea to the Atlantic and makes a reverse journey in the winters. Another interesting thing about this beach is that while you're bathing, you will see a lot of ships in front of you. They're actually oil tankers because this route, Bay of Gibraltar, is a very popular route for oil trade, but there has been some accidents as well and oil spills. La Línea is a popular spot to get into Gibraltar because if you were to go into Gibraltar on your car, it could take half an hour to 2 hours queuing up to get into border and then on the way back as well. And on top of that, you have to pay for the car park as well. Whereas in La Línea, you can park your car by the beach and walk into Gibraltar, but make sure you take your passport with you. Every day, about 12,000 people from the Spanish side cross into Gibraltar to work in the shops and cafes over there. On the other hand, Gibraltar is a small place, and a lot of people from Gibraltar cross into Spain to enjoy the Spanish life. We have been reluctant to come to La Linea for a very long time because we saw a video on YouTube which really scared us. But our experience on the beach has been phenomenal. Now we're going to the part of the town where we saw the video about. So let's go and find out what's it like. Come with me. So far, nothing scary at all. The architecture is a little bit dated, but nothing to put you off. The views of the rock are everywhere and it's amazing. We're getting hungry now, so we're gonna go to Calle Real, which is the main high street, and find somewhere to sit down and eat. Let's go. We walked on this Calle Real and there were not many places to sit down and eat like restaurants. There are lots of cafes though, and we stopped at this cafe Modelo. I've ordered myself a club sandwich and Julian's going for a tortilla sandwich. And the prices are very, very reasonable, like €4 and €5 each, so you can't go wrong. Yeah, the sandwich wasn't all that, so we were disappointed when we have come to the other place to have some coffee and cake.
We are in Montecielo in Calle Real. We walked past it earlier when we were looking for a place to eat. I said to us that we need to come back here to eat some cakes because, as you know, we love cakes. The lady at the till told us we need to try this. It's typical from La Linea. It's pastry with honey on top of it, and inside you have cream. I've never had it before. I'm going to try for the first time and I'll let you know if I really like it. Very sweet. But it's very nice. It's a bit, yeah, it's very sweet. But yeah, I will have it again. I like it. The first thing I want to say is that I don't feel unsafe at all here. La Linea has exceeded our expectations. The streets are beautiful and the people are so lovely. We actually were talking to a couple of people from La Linea and they're very hospitable, very helpful. Now we are in Plaza Cru Herrera and it seems to be a square for nightlife with lots of pubs and bars. Right now is siesta time, so it's very quiet here, but it's allowing us to actually see the architecture and the shops around a bit more quieter.
Walking from the town, now we have come to the marina. This is a lovely spot for an evening walk, and also there's a lovely beach down there which we're gonna check in a minute. But from here, you can see the beautiful view of the Gibraltar rock. You can also see the marina of Gibraltar with a high-rise building. It looks beautiful.
This is Poniente Beach. This is on the opposite side of the Rock of Gibraltar, and this is the beach you will see on the right-hand side if you're driving towards Gibraltar. In my opinion, I prefer Santa Barbara Beach because it's bigger, wider, the sun is a bit better, and also it's less industrial here at Poniente. it's time to make our way to the beautiful development. But first, we will make a quick stop at this mirador.
Wow, look at this! We are at Mirador El Higuerón, which is only 10 to 15 minutes drive from La Linea. From here you see an amazing view of Gibraltar, Spain, and also the tip of Moroccan mountains as well. This is so amazing. If you are visiting Gibraltar, you cannot miss this viewpoint to get the best pictures of the rock from here.
Wow, what an amazing place! Just 10-15 minutes away from La Linea, you have this very exclusive place called La Alcaidesa. It's like a very exclusive development similar to Sotogrande. We heard about it in the past, but we never really considered coming here because we thought it was a very small place. This feels like Beverly Hills. It has its own beach, shopping center, golf course. We are actually considering buying here if the price is right.
Before coming to La Linea, we prepared ourselves to have a tough day because it does not have a good reputation. If you were to ask us, we had an amazing day. The beaches were pristine, the town center beautiful, and you have views like this. Like any other place, it has some rough parts, but also has some amazing housing stock. But then you only have to look at the news. Being so close to Africa means it's a target for trafficking. Until next time, we will see you from another great location in Spain. Hasta luego!